preparing. Got it. Hey, Laura, how you doing? It is Black Friday, and what a appropriate day for what we have in store. I am so excited because I know without a shadow of a doubt, I am going to learn a ton of stuff today. I'm totally excited because Lori's got so much up her sleeve, and you want to share this with a lot of your friends and get anybody on this after you see what we've got up our sleeve here today. So, Lori, with that, I want to send it over to you and say, Merry, Merry, Merry holiday season, because it's not Christmas yet. And I want to say, I'm excited. Take it away because you've got a lot going on, girlfriend.
Yeah, I sure do. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. And you know what? And just a little bit of background about me. I don't know if some of you don't know this, but I was a florist for 35 years. I started in the flower business when I was 9 years old, and we sold in 2000. And you know what? Christmas was my favorite time of year, not only because of being around all the flowers and everything, but my customers were everything. And what's so wonderful about Christmas is Christmas music. Because you put Christmas music in, and no matter where you're shopping or whatever, everybody knows the song. And also everybody has a memory that goes with the song. So that's why Christmas is such a great time of year. And so today I had Christmas music on, and all these memories were just flashing back. And I just remember being in my store, getting ready for Christmas and getting all my plants ready, getting all the stuff ready, the centerpieces for everyone. It's just such a great time of year. So today we're going to do many things, okay? So if you get bored, I don't think you will, you could always save this and watch this later because there's so much to talk about. First, let's talk a little bit more about business, okay? First, I want to tell you, everybody's anxious to put their Christmas tree up. Well, I know a lot of people still have the tradition of having real Christmas trees, okay? Or somebody maybe wants to do a real Christmas tree for the first time. Actually, I want to do one. I haven't done one in years. We used to sell trees at our store. And it's great to buy them now, but don't put them up in your house yet. It's too early. Wait till maybe the 5th, maybe even up to the 10th. You can buy your tree, put it in your backyard, put it in your garage. You still have to water it a little bit, but you know what? Don't put it in your house, because what's going to happen is it's going to get too dried up. And then on Christmas Eve, when you're ready to have people over and everything, all the needles are going to be falling off because it's too dry. So don't do that. And you know what? I made the mistake to tell you to water it when it's outside and in the garage. No, don't water it because it'll freeze. The water will freeze. And they sell these little things you can ask your people you buy your trees from. That's a little chemical that you can add to the water. And make sure that the tree is cut on a little bit of an angle on the bottom of the stem, because if it's flat, it's going to go flat on the bottom of the tree stand, and the water is not going to go up, and it's going to dry out. So, but yeah, those are just tips of Christmas trees. And that's as well as any fresh Christmas wreaths and garland that you want to bring in your house. Don't put it up till about between the 5th and the 10th. Okay, that's it. So now the next business we want to talk about, which is my passion, is poinsettias. Okay, they're originally from Mexico. They came to the United States in 1828. That's when they were introduced in the United States. Okay, so you know we all have poinsettias. Debbie, you could show your green poinsettias.
Well, I will show you. I have 2 poinsettias that were red. Okay, and may I ask you, Laura, for a question? That's who but isn't it poinsettia? Is that like the?
That's how the Spanish people.
Right, but for Americans we say poinsettia. Okay, so this was red, and this one was red. Okay. Now. Lori was recently at my home. Now, these have been in my I have a little area with windows, and they've been there for 2 years. They've been green. They came into my home red, and then the following year and the following year. What did I do wrong?
Okay, well, first of all, so you know, the flower is not the coloring. Okay, those are the leaves. The flower is actually the little beady things in the middle. Okay, so you know, yeah,
Okay.
you could show your one. Yeah, the flower is actually the little beady things in the middle. The ones that Debbie has there that are pink and glittery, that is actually the leaf. Okay. All right.
Okay.
This is the thing. Go ahead and write this down because not a lot of people know about it. But I
Okay.
did find a website that had all my information that I already knew. And that is when the poinsettias start falling their leaves and everything. And yeah, exactly. Or like yours, I'm sure your leaves had fallen or some of them stayed on there. Right, exactly. What you do what you do is you put them, you water them a little bit and you put them in a closet or
Okay.
like they were saying, the one thing I never thought of that, put a big box over it where it's not touching anything, but it's got to be completely dark. Okay. And so then you don't put them in the garage because they're going to just freeze and it's not going to even work. But then in March and April, they need to have 12 hours of dark and 12 hours of bright sun.
Okay.
Okay. And that kind of activates the poinsettia to do what it's supposed to do. And then I think it's I'm not quite sure. I do know. And then in early fall, like October, okay, you could take it out and leave it out. And you keep watering it. And all of a sudden, and you keep it in bright lights, okay? But make sure you don't put them by your door because it's going to get a draft. And you'll see that it's going to start changing colors.
I have a question.
What?
So if it's in my closet,
yeah,
and you're going to continue to water it all winter.
Yeah, don't water it a lot though. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be water like a regular plant. Just
okay.
Not like drench it. Yeah.
But but if you put the light on in the closet or shut it off, that's not going to affect it.
No, but just put it somewhere. And even some people have closets. Well, you know what? In the spring, you're not going to go in a closet that you put your coats in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Try to put it somewhere where it's dark.
Okay.
Then in October, you start early October. Okay, end of September, early October. It goes 12 hours of dark. I'm sorry. Let me go back again. That's in March and April. Okay, am I confusing everybody? I'm sorry. No. March and April, we do 12 hours of light and 12 hours of dark. Make sure it gets bright light in those times, okay? 12 hours of dark. Well, I'll have it all down. I'm going to put this website I found that had all my information. And then in end of September, beginning of October, then you can leave it out.
Okay.
And that's when it will start changing colors. Okay?
2 more comments may I just make, Laura, is as far as the current poinsettias that we're receiving now, those you don't want to have to get too cold ever, correct?
That's a big thing. And I'm glad you brought it up because that was my next thing. Okay. I have nothing against the grocery stores. Their poinsettias are beautiful, but they don't know how to care for them because they just have part-time people coming in there.
Right.
The most beautiful ones you get is from a florist, okay? And I'm not just saying that because I was a florist, but it is true. They know how to take care of them. Poinsettias in the Midwest could freeze in a second, okay? If it's like 35, 40, it's okay. But what they do at the grocery stores is they put the paper on it or they have plastic, but they don't cover the tops of it. So you might want to, if you're getting at a grocery store, bring tape with you so you can like fold down or somehow tape the thing together so it's sealed. Okay. When you go to a florist, what they do is they flip it over and they staple it. Okay, and then when you go to take them out of the poinsettia plant, out of the thing, don't try to take it out. Where you take the sleeve off, just rip it slightly down the side of it. Or use scissors, okay? And if you're going to be bringing them somewhere, like you're bringing them for a concert or something like for kids or whatever, but you're going to bring them home, make sure you save the paper, And then another thing you could do too is a garbage bag, a white garbage bag or a black garbage bag, depending on the size. but it's very, very important. And this is another tip. Make sure your car is warm. I sometimes am at the grocery store, since we sold our store, and I see people walking out with poinsettias from the grocery store and they're not covered.
Oh,
I just want to go, ah!
Yeah.
You know, but you know, that's the thing, you know, that's very, very important. So you learned two things today: how to take care of your Christmas trees if they're fresh, and the poinsettias. Debbie has the most beautiful poinsettia that she got. And Debbie, you want to show, and she wanted to know how it's got the glitter on it. Okay. They get them from the grower that way. All right. And what the grower does is there's a thing called glitter spray. Okay. And it comes in a can. You can probably get it at Michael's too. But what you could do, what they do is they spray them, but they can't spray them real close. Let me show you the poinsettia I have. Okay. So this one's not really colored yet. It's still getting developed here. But they spray, but they got to spray it from way far away, because if you spray it too close, the aerosol will burn the poinsettia.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sure these growers, I've never actually seen them do it, but I'm sure these growers have sprayers from way above that spray them. And it's like a glitter glue that goes on there. So, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, so this one currently, as it grows this year, it won't continue to be this glittery color, because this was just done to the exterior of it.
Yeah, but it won't change that much. But but that's what they do, and they came up with this, I want to say about 20 years ago, because I seen it the last year I was in business. But again, poinsettias are very, they're very delicate. Okay. And when it comes to cold and anything like that, don't put them by a front door.
Okay.
A lot of people want to put them by the front door when you come in. Wrong, because there's drafts that come in there, and then they'll freeze. They're very sensitive. Remember, they're from Mexico. So but if anybody has any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. And anything we have to say today, I'll be more than happy to talk to anybody. You could private message me too. I am going to teach you now how to do my most favorite thing for Christmas, and that's to make a beautiful Christmas bow. A bow that could be used for many, many things. And so if you're having a hard time and you want to talk to me about it, just private message me and I'll call you, or I'll give you my phone number. I am more than happy to help anybody with this. I started making bows when I was 9 years old. That was the first thing I learned how to do. And I was so grateful. My dad had this designer that worked for him, that she was like won all kinds of awards. And so she taught me, and she taught me the most easiest way to do it. So I'm going to try to be able to do this, on here on Zoom. I don't have a lot of room here, so I'm going to do the best I can. Okay. So everything I'm going to show you from now on, I got from the dollar store, my favorite store. They have everything there. You would not believe the stuff that you could do. Isn't this ribbon just absolutely gorgeous? I don't know if you can see it on there. Okay, so what you do, I'm a righty, okay? I have to hold it in my left hand. So what I do, and this is nice, do it with wired ribbon first, because it's easier. You take it, all right, and you are going to leave a little bit of a thing here, and then you're going to scrunch it between your fingers like this, okay? And then you're going to go, this is how it's going to go. It's going to go over, so it's going to go over, and then this one is going to go up. Scrunch it, okay? And then you're going to make the other one. You might have to turn it a little bit. You do the other one a little bit smaller. The same thing. Go round to the side and scrunch it. Could you understand that, Deb? a little closer. Let me move my camera a little closer. Okay. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go up and make that loop a little smaller, or you can make it a little larger. You never make the loops the same size. Okay. See what I did?
Mm-hmm.
And you keep the process going. Okay. You might have to turn it a little bit. Okay. But it's wired, so you could do that. All right. So I'm going to make this one a little bit small. Oh, shoot. See, that's what happens. You got to make sure you got it between your fingers. All right. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go up. So it's over and up, over and up. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm making the loop a little bit bigger down here. Okay. And then I got to turn it a little bit because it's not going the right way. And then you got to make another loop, but never make them the same size. Okay. And you keep this process going. Now, you know, my hands have been doing it for so many years, but you just have to pinch it in between your fingers. Just grab it in between. Okay. And it's great because the wire ribbon helps you do it. So you keep the process going. I usually do about 5, 6 loops on each side. I'm going to make this one smaller. Oops. Okay. You see, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Does everybody see it, or could you see it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
And then you do the same thing. You keep doing it for 4 or 5 loops on each side. Okay. I'm going to do that right here. Do that again. I have to turn it a little bit, but it's easy with the wire ribbon. And then that's it. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make big ones. All right. And I'll show you what we're going to do with that. And you crunch it again, over and up, over and up. Okay. This one's going to be a big one. Crunch it. Does everybody see? Okay.
That's beautiful.
All right. And then I'm going to take this one and make it a little shorter here. Oh, I got to get. Oh, make sure you have good scissors. Save a scissors for ribbon only. All right. See that now? All right. Now, a lot of people don't have wire at home. I got a package of pipe cleaners from the dollar store.
Nice idea.
All right. Now, you take your ribbon in your hand, and I know at first it's going to be so hard for you to hold it. But once you get the knack of it, you can do it. You take it, you put this in the middle like that. Okay, you take this finger and you put it over it. Could you see it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Right. Yep. No, you're good.
If you're not.
You're good. You're good.
Go around the back, and then you're going to twist it really tight. The best bows are made when they're tight. Okay. Now, see, I twisted it. I turned it. See the back? Oh, wait, you can't see it. There you go. It's hard when you're doing this. And okay. All right. So now you got these big loops, right? What you're going to do, make sure I got the right scissors, is you're going to just cut it right here and it's more towards the top. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to teach you something that is really cool. All right. I hope you can see me.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take your ribbon and you're going to fold it in half on the bottom. Okay. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to go with an angle towards the top of the bow. And you are going to cut it a little bit like that. Look, that's what it does.
Oh.
Right.
I always try to do that. It never looks right.
Okay, so you fold it in half and you cut it towards the top of the bow.
Oh, love it. Love it.
That didn't cut very well. There you go. See? And if you want to make them even, you can make them the same size. Okay. Now what you do is, it's real tight now, right? You take your pinky and you go through each loop and you fluff it out. You take your pinky and you fluff it out. Okay, you got it? There's the bow.
Oh, that's adorable.
Okay, there's your ends on the bottom. All right, now what do we do with these bows? Oh my gosh, you can go crazy in your house doing bows. I have to tell you something after I show you something. All right, here's the Christmas package. Now, I'm not the greatest taper in the world.
We lost your camera, Laura.
Oh no! Technical difficulties.
Okay.
I got it right there. Okay. There.
Anja. Okay.
Okay, I'm not the greatest rapper in the world, but you know how I make it up with? How I decorate it. Okay? My kids every year get packages that are decorated to the hilt. And they all look at me and they go, why do you do that? And I says, because you're important to me. And I want it to be special. I don't care if they throw the stuff in the garbage or whatever. Sometimes I grab them and save them for the next year, but I don't have to. But it's important to me that they get something nice. So what you could do, I'm not going to do it now, but you would wrap your present, you know, with the ribbon around it. I'm not going to do that now. But what you could do then, most people have a hot glue gun. Okay. And just so you know, they sell glue guns for little kids now. My granddaughter has one. All right. First, you got to cut the bottom of this. Don't use your ribbon scissors. Use some kind of wire cutters that you might have at home. Shoot. This one doesn't cut very well. These are my old Flores things. I haven't used them in probably 20 years. Okay. That's right. I'm going to just fold it over like this. But you could cut it or you could just fold it over like I just did. Oh, actually, I'm going to show you something else too. Sorry, I'm an impromptu girl when it comes to stuff. Could you see it? Okay. So I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I am going to glue this on my package. Now you can glue it in the middle. You could glue it on the side. You could glue wherever you want to do. Now, these little things hanging out, do you take a pencil or a pen? Okay.
Lost you again, Laura.
Oh, I am so sorry, everyone.
It's okay. It's okay.
I must be hitting something. Huh?
It's okay. You're good. You're good. Back. You're back. Oh, you're gone. You're back.
Oh, good. Everybody can laugh at me. That's good.
It's
now,
okay.
Take your pen or your pencil and you wrap that pipe cleaner around your pen or pencil. And it will make like a curlicue. I don't know if you can see
that is so cute.
And you know, this is so much fun. I mean, even your grandkids could do this. I give these to my granddaughter to do all the time. Pipe cleaners. So, all right, here's your package, okay? But
you just saved Scotch tape because I try to tape both.
Tape. I hate Scotch tape. Okay, now that's not just the end of it. There's more to it. We're not going to just leave it with just the ribbon. You can, no problem. You have these at the dollar store. Santa Claus has all kinds of ornaments. They're only $1. All right. There's a string on this one, but I'm not going to use the string. I'm just going to hot glue them on here. So we're going to just take the hot glue. Remember, I'm in my bedroom doing this. This is where my camera's at. And I'm going to hot glue. It's going to take a minute. Here, I'll kind of hold it.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love it.
Now, you know what you could do, and I didn't get any, but you could take regular candy canes, the regular candy canes, and hot glue them in there. Oh, they don't have to eat them, but they're cheap. Put candy canes in there. Here, I bought some bells. You know what I feel like today? Most of you people on here know who Ray Rayner is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Ray Rayner when he was doing his crafts. He was so funny. Do you remember him with his crafts?
Yep.
Getting stuff all over. So I got these bells, okay? And I'm going to hot glue the bells. And I'm going to put the bells in there. Maybe 1 bell, 2 bell. you can see it. I hope it's going to stay.
That is so crafty. I love it.
You see these presents under your tree? And you know what's nice about the curling ribbon too? I'll show you after it's done, but I bet you could bend the ends of those ones that we cut on an angle and kind of look like it's just got it. I'll take pictures of these and I'll put them on our thing.
That's a fabulous idea.
Isn't that so cute?
So cute.
Okay, it was
so
$1 for the ribbon, $1 for the Santa Claus, and the bells, there was about a dozen of them for $1. I mean, isn't this so cute? And when they take them off the package, they come out whole like this. You could save them and put them on your Christmas tree the next year.
Wow. That's awesome.
Look at this. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna make a bow real quick. We're gonna go over this real quick, okay, Dad?
No problem.
So long. Let me get a ribbon that's gonna match. Okay, we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it real quick though, okay?
Okay.
So start like this, and we're gonna go over and over, primp in the pinch in the middle, bigger, never the same size. Up again. I'm doing this quick though this time. All right. Twist it around so that it's going the right way. Again, make your loop over and up. Twist it again. Make sure you twist it to go the right way. Did you see me? Tell me if you can't see me, Dad.
I can see you. You're in a perfect view.
Everybody could see how I'm going to finish this off real fast because I want to show you. Okay, I'm making my big loops. All right. See my bow?
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Okay. Cut this one short because you don't want to use that one. Get the pipe cleaner. Actually, they call them chenille stems. That's the right name for them. Go around, upside down, twist as hard as you can. That's going to keep the bow intact. Okay?
Wow.
You're cutting. Remember, cut it on an angle. I did it the wrong way. Do it on an angle. Towards the top of the bow, okay? Oh, it did it the wrong way. Hold on a second. Put on an angle toward the top of the bow, okay? Make sure you cut it first.
Okay.
Put it like down here first. Did you see this?
Mm-hmm.
You can't, Deb, so. All right, now. Did you see the candy cane?
Yep.
This is from the dollar store, okay?
Okay.
I just tied it to this crate because I wanted to show you, all right? Take your hot glue. A little bit on the back. You see that, Deb?
That's so cute.
All right. That's $2 right there, guys.
That would make such a cute little thing to hang on your door, like decorative.
Knock, knock. Leave it at a neighbor's door. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be great.
They have these little sprays. I call them sprays. They have all these little things at the dollar store, okay? This one has a clip on it, but I would still glue it. I'm just going to clip it right now, okay? I hope it's going to stay.
Oh.
Isn't that the cutest thing? Did you see it? Want me to bring it?
It looks so pretty. No, it's perfect how you have it, Laura. You can see it's so nice. And you know what? I'm just thinking to myself how easy it would be to make, custom wreaths and stuff too with everything.
You have the same thing. Now, You could do the same thing and put it on the corner of a bag.
Yeah.
I do that every year for my kids too. And they go, what the fuck? I go, I do it because you're special to me.
Yeah.
We always have to do stuff for like
right.
stuff and, you know, gifts for other people. But our families always we always got to make our families feel special too.
Definitely.
Or you could take a ribbon and just tie a bow and just tie it on top.
Oh, yeah.
Use, again, the candy cane. It's my favorite thing to do. The candy cane. Okay. Now I lost my tree. Hold on. My tree fell on the floor here. Remember Ray Raider? Okay. One last thing, everyone. Thanks for being so patient with me. I'm also a very sloppy designer too, as far as making a mess. Don't be afraid to make a mess. Okay. These are the coolest things. They sell them at the dollar store. Could you believe that, these trees? You don't really see them.
Adorable.
They come in white too. All right, now what you could do is you take it and you cut a piece off. Okay? Now you wonder what to do with that, right? I am going to take it and I'm going to glue it in there like that. So it gives it a little bit of that winter look to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We still got those pipe cleaners. You can curl those too. So I'm gonna take different sizes. Sometimes I keep old Christmas trees that are no good anymore, or sometimes you could buy this stuff at the at Goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas trees, and you could buy those and then just take them apart. You don't have to use them for trees. And
the other too, Laurie, you take them and you've got the tree and you could do a craft project with people like your grandkids making little Christmas trees. Yeah.
Right. So with that, okay, I showed you with the bag and everything. You do the same thing on the bag, okay? Isn't that adorable?
That's amazing, Laura.
Yeah, see, I'm going to fold these a little bit. That's what's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Take your finger and you kind of fold it.
Aw.
Then you do your little curly cues. Put by your neighbor's door.
That's so cute. And you know, everybody being conscious at the holidays and not spending too much money. If you can save it in a few places by getting the stuff at the dollar store, like you said, it's amazing.
Maybe you could put the clip-ons on here and then put a bow.
Yeah.
There's just so many things you could do. You know?
Right. Right.
So with that, well, you got to make sure that it's not too heavy, so you got to put it down a little bit. I would hot glue it. But with that, please, if anybody has any questions, I'm serious, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you have any questions, contact me on Instant Messenger. I will be more than happy to walk with you through this and everything, okay? Because that's what I love to do. I miss this more than anything. And you know what? Like Debbie says, do this stuff with your grandchildren.
Right.
You know
right.
what? Those are the kids. These are the people that are going to grow up to have these memories, and they're also going to do it. My granddaughter calls me all the time with stuff that she's making, and it was stuff that we did together.
Right. Right.
So with that, Debbie, I'll let you close us out.
I just want to tell you one really quick thing. When I do my presents, or Tony always laughs at me because I spend hours just color coordinating and doing the bows and doing all the stuff. I pour a glass of wine and I just go at it and I do, little groupings and stuff at a time. And so to me, it's the same thing. You love it to be pretty, and it's the creative side of you, the creative side of me. And I think it's just so much fun. And I'm just so excited and happy that we were able to have this segment today and that we were able to do what we're doing and how we were able to have this. So we hope that everybody here that's listening, that you will share our video, share this out to everybody so that they can get creative. You obviously seen my husband walking around in the background, so you might as well wave and say hi to everybody, honey. It's really cool to be able to take talents like what Laurie has and that she can share them, simple Simon, to everybody, and that we can do this and have fun and start the season off by getting excited about the preparations and the festivities and everything. We want to say thank you so much for everybody being part of our life and being part of this, and that share this, and to actually please share the love. Okay, tell people about our Facebook page and our YouTube, and let us be able to to be able to actually grow. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to grow so we can help everybody. And with that, I just want to say, everybody have a fabulous Black Friday. Hope you get some great deals out there, and hope you have a lot of fun. We love you all. Thanks, Laura, so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.